stuff was. 3, 2, 1, lift. And down.
Oh my God. Good Lord. I'm worried.
Chunk, we're worried about you. And this video. Mainly the video.
What do you guys think about our Halloween outfits? Anyways.
I think it's time to take Chunk out of his mold and see what we're working with. What? Why? What?
Why is it like a film? Why are the voids so big?
Why is it solid right here up to here?
Some people
This makes no
are just
sense.
born to rape.
I agree. What you're feeling?
Wouldn't it be great? Nothing's gonna stop you.
Time entering 7 hours 16 minutes.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I kind of expected it.
I know.
It's
Have the
really
same
big
goals, The
voids.
same
We
mindset.
were trying to avoid that.
Everyone is going out there for the same reason. To be the best.
All you children gather round. We will dance to our own song.
Get out of there.
And detected. 2. All you children gather round. We will dance together.
Hey, 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 hey!
I mean,
He's just blowing bubbles underwater.
he's just blowing bubbles out of his eyeball.
We train the same way.
We might be
practice the
able
same
to
way.
salvage.
We
We
sweat the
might
same
be
way.
able to fix it. You know, if we get out our power card,
And we get rid of imperfections that would be hard to fill with resin. And then we fill him with resin again. Can we fix him?
Children gather round. We will dance
I'd rather not have to
together.
make a chunk too.
I'd rather not have to make it too.
Featuring adaptive and non-disabled athletes competing over 4 stages. Starting with 100 meter sprint on the track, into a 500-meter cycle in the velodrome, 60-meter women into the track.
Not gonna lie, I was pretty nervous to carve Chunk. While we have power carved before, it was like 4 years ago, and we've only done it on wood, not resin. And it turns out that resin chips are a lot sharper. I just realized I'm bleeding from chips hitting my
As a
hand.
kid,
Oh my
all I
God.
wanted was
Oh
to
my
run
God.
and race.
Why am I so dirty?
Go, let's
Just
go
like my
take care of that. All get gloves on, and let's take care of those wounds.
I mean, calling them wounds is dramatic.
This is intense, baby. This is intense. You're intense.
It's worth it in the end.
So, all 3 of us need a shower. Only one of us is gonna get filmed is Chunk's shower.
I want to see what he looks like under there. He's
Oh, he's rough looking.
Yeah.
Oh, he's rough looking. Hopefully, with a coat of epoxy, it'll fill it all in and it will look great.
We just have to keep digging deeper. Dig a little deeper at this point. Like, we can't stop now.
Why not?
We have to keep going. So,
We do shower and contemplate life. I don't know if Chunk is gonna turn out like we're hoping. We plan on doing see if we can make it better, but I don't know. Juby, what do you think?
can we fix him?
Whoa, look at that!
It's looking clear.
Oh my gosh, it's magic. Whoa, whoa.
It is warpy. It is warpy.
Face reveal. Chunk face reveal.
Oh, he's cute.
Just stand further away, it'll look better. Oh, Chunk. Oh, Chunk. I know it's not your fault. Hang in there, my man. Oh, Chunk.
We have our 3 pumpkins. The one we're gonna embed in resin, the control, and the spare, just in case we mess something up.
So we have effectively come to the decision that I'm struggling with and doubting even as we say it. I don't know if Chunk 1 is good.
We set out with a goal to improve the mistakes we made with Moonball. And in some ways we have. Resin
if
is
that's what you're
way more
into.
clear.
Pinterest is
Layer lines.
But at the same time, I feel like we can do so much better because we've learned so many things. And so we have decided to call it on Chunk 1 and introduce you guys to Chunk 2. We're doing it again. We're gonna call it. Yay! Yay!
It's late.
At least we can check how Dingus is doing. How's Dingus?
Oh, family reunion.
Let's go check on him. What?
He's not doing well. I mean, we kind of
Dingus?
expected it.
Dingus!
Dingus and Chunk 1 aside, we're excited to move forward with Chunk 2 because we have some changes in mind to keep.
First off, we're going to create a column of solid resin beforehand that we can insert inside. This means we won't need as much resin for the final pour, less resin, less heat generated.
We're also in temperatures even colder than 38 degrees.
We also realized that we forgot to add googly eyes to our new resin fridge and vacuum cleaner, and I think this could have been a factor contributing to our failures.
We have one more cooling trick up our sleeves, but next it was time to carve Chunk 2.
Chunk 2. But sadly, we had to say goodbye to him 13 days after creation.
Oh, Dingus.
Finally, it was time to submerge Chunk 2 in resin. So much resin. So much resin. Oh my god, so much resin. That's a lot. Wow, that's a lot of resin. Wow. But then we noticed something had gone wrong. Oh my gosh, he's floating. Chunk 2, why would you do this?
He's got mud weight on him.
We did everything the same. Why is this happening to us?
What do we do?
Add more lead weight?
We lined the fridge with plastic wrap so we could fill the whole thing with water. Water holds temperature better than air, so we hope this makes a big difference.
Okay, so next thing the fridge had raised me. The resin was getting really hard in spots. It was visibly warpy, and there was like juice bubbles escaping. So I'm a little nervous to check on Chunk 2. First off, though, the fridge has not raised temperatures. It is where we set it, and I think that's a good sign.
Yes.
Oh, he is a beautiful boy!
Oh, look at that. He's not bubbling. Perfectly
He
clear.
is perfect. I'm like a little teary. Like, I'm a little emotional at this moment right now because, like, if he was bubbly, if it happened again, I was gonna be so sad. But look at him. Now we just have to monitor him, make sure he stays cool.
We want him to raise up in temperature a little bit.
I think we still need to monitor him
Yeah.
pretty closely.
So we wanted to drain the water so that Chunk 2 can fully cure all the rest of the way, and I think he needs to get a little bit warmer to do that.
but we're a little bit nervous because tomorrow we're going to be flying to Vegas for TwitchCon, and we won't be able to babysit him anymore.
I'm worried. I hope when we get back, he looks okay and he's cured. Because if he's not cured, I will be upset. So we're back from TwitchCon. I noticed that you have the top covered in paper.
Because I want you to see the final glory as a surprise.
Okay. Okay. Good Lord. Nothing about this project can be easy, can it? His. Whoa. What? Why is he silver? You see that?
I see it. I see it. I think that there's like some sort of a size change. When we let it cure faster, it cured before anything could change. I think the fast cure locked everything in place, but because we slowed it down.
Well, let's see how he looks. He still
Yeah.
could look cool. He looks frosty.
Ah, Chunk 2, why? You were the chosen one.
They've all been the chosen one. They've all failed us in various ways. There's a separation between him and the resin, creating like a white sheen. Now, is it a bad look?
No!
Is it okay?
It's like the ghosts of pumpkins past.
So we have an ice cube pumpkin and a ghost pumpkin.
You know, they're all perfect in their own way. Is that something I can say optimistically? It is finally time to reveal this year's two pumpkins. Plus, we're gonna look back at Meatball and see how much we've improved this year. Are you ready? Reveal Chunk 2! Look at the clarity
I know.
of this cube.
I have never seen resin so clear. Now, it would be nice if he remained orange, but he still looks really good.
I'm happy.
I'm
High five.
happy too.
Look at that.
Now, we've also been curious about how Chunk 1 is held up. Wow! He's looking great.
Look at the clarity.
He is orange.
He's so orange.
He's so orange. How did he stay so orange? Now, neither of them were our perfect vision, but I think it's worth looking back on Meatball, our pumpkin from last year, to see a little comparison.
Wow. Wow.
I think we did pretty good. Now, no shade to Meatball. He is great. But I think we really improved some things.
Yeah.
And now I am kind of done. I'm kind of done with these.
I wish you had told me that days ago. I already ordered something.
For next year? As people who have made a few candles, who also own a giant bag of wax, I thought that it would be fun today to try out a few candle hacks.
Caitlin's chosen them all. I don't know what we're about to see, but I do know that I'll probably get upset at some point in this video.
You definitely will.
Scandal hacks! I don't even know what's coming my way.
Let me show you the first one. Toilet paper
Is
candle.
this the wick? Are they gonna use to thicken the wick? Oh, it's a rose.
How romantic. A toilet paper rose. Okay.
Wait, but does it look good actually?
Okay, here are my thoughts. One, it kind of doesn't look that bad if it will hold the shape. But two, are you just gonna like burn the toilet paper? Like, are you just gonna have burning toilet paper in your house?
Now, will the wax help it burn cleaner, kind of like the wick just disappears?
candle wicks are meant to like burn into the air that we're breathing. I don't know about toilet paper. Like, do you just want some nice romantic toilet paper fumes to go with your rose-shaped candles?
Well, I'm also confused because they just like rolling and then all of a sudden there's a rose. Just like, where's the rest of the heckin' rose tutorial?
Yeah, I don't know. That's part of what we're gonna figure out.
What sense do you want our toilet paper roses to be?
Oh, I didn't grab any sense because like I don't have a lot of faith that these will work.
Oh,
I can
come
grab
on.
some. Okay.
I'm not gonna stand for this. I will sit. All right, now I will stand again.
Thank you.
We still have a bajillion candles, or candle scents.
From when we mixed all of our scents together and
Yeah.
made Chris candles.
Unfortunate,
And every time I
unfortunate.
open the drawer of their supplies, I smell that beverage candle.
Let's go with,
haunts me.
you know what? That cotton. I mean,
You're not gonna go from floral? Oh, cotton with toilet paper? Okay, yeah, I think it's somewhere.
for everyone calling home toilet. Very important. For reasons.
And then just make it into a rose.
Rolling. I'm gonna start like adding
Yeah,
little
let it be loose.
variations like this.
I think it's kind of working. It's kind of working.
Mine is a master rose crafter though.
It's a little big, but
There you go. There you go. Hey. It wasn't that easy.
here we go. Looks so tasty. Peppermint.
Oh my gosh, it really does look tasty.
It's going. Getting gooped.
Get gooped. Is this gonna be red enough? I think maybe.
It could be a white rose. We should just leave it. Have it be toilet paper color. Technically, you could just set that on fire and it'd be fine.
Also, how am I gonna dip it all the way? They don't dip it all the way.
They just leave a nub.
They just leave a white toilet paper nub at the end. The red still hasn't dissolved really.
They're just suspended flakes. They're
Suspended
not melting
flakes.
at all.
Oh, we're already failing. We're already learning. Well, I think that there's like different wax, and we're using soy wax, which melts at a different temperature.
You're right.
I'll just add, should I just add some yellow?
Yellow.
The red? It'll add to the realism?
Sure.
Oh yeah, that looks way better. That's what we wanted.
Looks like you're like the Queen of Hearts painting the roses red.
Yeah. We just let this cool somehow.
Yeah. They didn't really talk about.
Hot.
You okay?
Yeah.
You get some wax on your finger?
Just a little bit. I just want to see how hot it was.
Okay. I can go.
I want to keep it upright so that it dries into a beautiful rose so I can present it to you. All right. One thing I might be interested in trying.
Do you want to say that you just got it out of the freezer?
I just got this out of the freezer. It's just a wet paper towel. It's not waxy in any way. Look at that thin coating on my hands. I wonder if like scooping it on little by little will help add instead of remelt the wax.
Repair,
'Cause I worry if we
need
get the whole
hydration.
thing in there again.
ABC
So just melt
5-minute
again?
liquid mask from Redken. Deep bond repair.
Oh, it's on your
deep
wedding ring.
hydration.
Oh, no.
Deep moisture in one use.
It's spreading
ABC
everywhere.
5-minute liquid mask from Redken. Shop now.
It's falling apart.
Sometimes it can feel like there's no way out of treatment-resistant depression. You take one
Maybe
antidepressant
you put
after
on gloves
another,
next
and they aren't.
You are so smart.
Thank you. Okay. Second round of freezer is done.
Our wedding ring is still so.
Your wedding ring is still covered in wax. Mine is great. This might be the final dip. It has some meat to it now.
Okay, I also was sitting here looking at the images that represented us in this hack. And you know what I noticed? Look at the wick. Look at this wick. Look at this wick. Look at that wick. Look at this wick.
Oh my gosh. Their wick is not red.
Yeah.
Did they add a new wick? Did they just buy a rose candle?
Did they just buy a rose candle and add a wick? Look at this wick.
This wick is covered in wax. What?
It's all lies. Lies upon lies. These videos are always lies. Want to do another way? We're going to do a better job of this than they did.
We don't even know if theirs is real. That could just be a wax rose.
It's all lies and treachery.
I do feel betrayed. But I also
part at the bottom, which I think I'm gonna try cutting off. It's weird. It's weird. It's wrong. Oh, hey.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, that makes it look way better.
Yeah.
Might take a while to get it lit because the wick is really covered.
Covered in several coats of wax.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not really lightable. We're gonna have to melt this first. Is it? Oh, it might be going.
It's going. I think it's going.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, what happens as it burns? What happens as it burns? Look, pay attention to me. What happens when it burns?
And also, maybe we should either leave the area or like put on masks, because I don't know about like burning in, like breathing in a whole wad of toilet paper with the fumes. Is that okay?
I'm gonna say yes.
It's okay to breathe it in?
Yeah, it's just cotton, right?
Weird Google searches. Can you breathe burning toilet paper?
Yeah, so this is made out of all sorts of different ingredients, including not just paper, but also like recycled stuff and everything like that. Then it's bleached at some point in the process to make it white. Let's just stand back. Alright, I'm already starting to notice something. I'll use a pointing device to point. The wick is black, but also the toilet paper is becoming black all the way around it. So the toilet paper is burning and blackening right now.
Yeah.
Normally in a candle, you have a wick running down the center that sucks up all of the wax and paraffin as a fuel and burns that. This isn't a candle.
No.
This is a giant wick.
This is a bad idea. This is just a flame ball.
It's just gonna become a flame ball. I kind of want to see it.
Yeah, me too. It's like you think you're gonna have like a romantic evening. You spend your afternoon making all these,
A whole bunch of them?
all these like rose-shaped candles for you and your significant other, and you lay them out, and you're having dinner together, and then
surprise!
Oh my God, it's getting
look
so
at all
big.
the, it's not burning clean anymore.
No, there's like a lot of like black smoke.
I mean, it's kind of impressive.
Yeah, it's quite the flame. Like, look at it shooting out.
It's a thing. It is a thing. It's not a candle. It's symbolic.
Of what?
5-minute crafts. How it might look beautiful for a moment, but really, it's a flaming pile of toilet paper.
It's not so flashy.
Oh, it's like,
Yeah, it's like really, like a really violent flame.
do you hear it? Do you hear it? It's sizzling. You know, I think we should take this outside. Is this what you expected?
I didn't, no. Man, look at all the, like, dark on it. It's a fireball. It is, that's a certified fireball. Look at the wax. Oh, it's gonna get on our driveway. Ah. Okay, the driveway's saved. Is this the most dangerous life hack we've done?
Yes. This is the stupidest thing
I know.
ever.
They show this in an indoor setting. Look at this. It's a massive flame.
That is massive.
Massive.
This is massive. Oh, oh. It's truly, truly a fireball. You
Yeah.
could attach this to the end of an arrow and use it as a fire arrow.
Oh, yeah. For
Right?
sure. And it looks like it's dripping blood, too.
That's kind of hardcore.
Yeah.
Like, that's really metal.
Yeah, it's pretty metal.
It's crazy, though, that, like, someone just put this out on the internet.
I know. As like
As a
DIY instructions for someone to do.
This is not a fun, accessible, and safe DIY.
No, this is danger.
It's only fun and accessible.
Do you have specific goals you want to accomplish this year? If you want to eat well, cut back on expensive takeout, and save time, you should check out today's sponsor, HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
We're not just sponsored by HelloFresh. We're also actual HelloFresh customers and use their recipes every week.
My parents are too, and it's fun chatting with my mom every week about what recipes they chose from that week's 35 options.
But back to goals. If making calorie-smart meals is something you want to tackle, HelloFresh has you covered and even lets you swap sides or add proteins.
Or alternatively, if having pancakes for lunch lunch is your goal, you can do that too.
They also save you time with their new fast and fresh meals ready in under 15 minutes, like Southwest pork and bean burritos.
I think these are the fanciest pancakes we've ever made.
Cheers.
So good. This is so fancy. We are so fancy.
Go to HelloFresh.com and use code EvanandCaitlin21 for 21 free meals plus free shipping.
You know, I kind of win no matter what with this because I like fire and all candles involve fire. Nail polish? Are we doing water marbling?
Maybe.
For the first time?
Well, we did it. We did like a craft kit.
Oh yeah, you're right. Whoa! Again, burning something that's not meant to be burnt. Is nail polish?
Nail polish is flammable.
Nail polish is flammable.
I just want to see how flammable.
Butyl acetate, ethyl acetate, nitrocellulose. I mean, every single ingredient on this.
Sounds like you shouldn't burn it.
Let's do this one outside also.
You know, I wasn't planning for this video to be like dangerous life hacks, but here we are.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
we've never done water marbling with nail polish before.
No. Ooh, okay. I mean, it's kind of looking like it's supposed to.
Very fun. I like.
How much should we do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Looks like a gender reveal cake.
Yeah. Let's do some wiggles.
Okay.
All right.
Seems nicely squiggled. I'm going in. Oh, it looks
Keep
pretty
it going,
cool
keep
in
it going,
there.
keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Here, let me get the stick.
I can't see.
Let me clear it.
What?
Whoa! I mean,
It's mostly green.
it's still
It's pretty cool though. How do we dry this? It's covered in nail polish. Like,
So we looked up tutorials on water marbling, and it says that you can wipe off the beads of water after about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, now we burn it?
now we burn it. I mean, this one was pretty easy to complete.
Yeah, if you were gonna leave this out as a decorative candle, that might be fine.
But the thing is, like, if you were gonna leave it out as a decorative candle,
You could just buy a fake candle.
or just do that to a stick, I don't know.
Let's burn it though. Should we do it in here or outside?
I'm gonna start in here. It's
Yeah.
so cold.
You know, is this overkill? I don't know, maybe, or maybe it's what we need, which is why we're doing this and you're not. A little bit of the nail polish has gotten to the wick, and it's on the wick. It's getting sucked up.
Yeah, it hasn't like dripped down the sides. It's kind of dipping in the middle.
Yeah, because it's having a hard time melting the nail polish. Smoke's happening, it's getting even
happening.
bigger. Whoa, 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 something's happening.
Okay.
We've just been sitting here like kind of semi-monitoring things.
It's definitely getting bigger. Should we bring it outside?
Wow, there's like a spider web.
Oh, and now it's dying down.
Yeah, it might have been burning off the nail polish.
And now it's really going low, like really low.
It goes through phases of like flaring up and then dying down, then flaring up,
But
then
this
dying
is-
down. And now it's getting big again. I don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't understand. It's going down so much.
Oh, is it dying? Is it dying?
I don't know.
I kind of hope that it dies so we can end this experiment. This, surprisingly, isn't dying. It's just
Yeah.
kind of chugging through the nail polish. Now, do I think it's a good idea? No. Does it look cool?
Life isn't all about looking cool. I would know. Run. Are you ready for the next hack? I have everything prepared. I kind of want to show you the ingredients before you watch it, actually.
It's so many ingredients.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Can you guess?
Various mixers, cupcake tins, a bowl. We're making a cupcake candle.
We are.
All right.
We're gonna whip some wax. And apparently form when they put it in. It's kind of like liquid and chunky, right?
Yeah.
And now
What?
they pipe it in a whipped cream holder, and it no longer looks liquid and chunky. Like that looks like actual whipped cream.
That
and
looks
also,
like actual whipped cream.
also, I'm pretty sure those are actual sprinkles, which you're not supposed to do.
Okay, so they made a wax bottom,
Yeah, that part seems simple.
and they whip. Oh my gosh, that's gonna get hot molten wax everywhere. That's not what I'm into.
With like this texture difference, I am suspicious. Like I'm pretty sure they just piped actual whipped cream.
I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, it was dripping out the bottom there.
Right?
Right?
It's like liquid and like granular, chunky. This is like uniform, literal whipped cream.
Look at how puffy it is right
so
there.
puffy.
At that moment, that is 100%
I feel like it's
whipped
just
cream.
I feel like it's just gonna like glob and plop off.
But the other thing is this, candle wax has two states, liquid and solid.
Maybe
There
there's
is
whipped.
there is no gooey in between. Unless it's whipped.
Unless it's whipped.
All right, so this is 3 settings. This is the low, the medium, and the high. Do you think I should start with the low?
Start with low. Juicy.
I mean, it's going.
It's so jiggly. Ooh.
Whoa! Oh, geez!
Okay, we might have to put it in the bowl. Hey, maybe you'll remove your hand and it'll be super whipped. Oh, surprise for all of us. No. I just had another realization. When they put the mixer into there, it says melted wax, but it's white.
It looks almost like coconut oil.
It does look kind of like coconut oil.
It looks like coconut oil.
So it goes from candle wax to potentially coconut oil to potentially actual whipped cream.
You see how there's this.
I'm sorry.
I know. Are you allergic to BS too?
So I looked it up. You are supposed to be able to whip wax, but it says it needs to cool in the pour pot long enough for it to set up along the sides and have a film on the top.
Come on, whipping. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes.
Wow, it's going. Oh, but it's much thicker.
That's good.
Should I go to higher speed?
Yeah, just block it with your gloved hand. I just don't want to get any wax on this Evan and Caitlin merch from shopevanandcaitlin.com.
Oh yeah, it's very valuable stuff. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's thick.
It's very goopy and quite solid and thick.
It's goopy, but it's like not grainy like theirs was.
I mean, honestly, wait. Ah. Wait a second.
Oh, this actually looks good.
Wait a
It
second.
doesn't look like theirs. Theirs still looked like actual whipped cream more than this, but this actually looks pretty good. Look at that. Honestly, it looks pretty dang cute. It is all wax. Like I don't think it's gonna be a danger. Now I do wonder, like as you start melting it, will this spill over the edge?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, let it solidify.
And then let's melt it.
And then
See
it's
what
melted.
happens.
Yeah, yeah. Let's reserve judgment.
Yeah. But like it looks cute, right? Like that looks like I need it.
I have to admit, I did cut
Is this your new Nissan Rogue? Yeah.
the wick a little
Crazy
small,
story.
but I think we can get away.
Yesterday,
I think we can
was
get
at
it.
the Nissan end of summer sale.
We didn't know how high the whipped cream would actually pile up.
I mean, sometimes with these 5-minute, is this 5-minute crafts? This is
Yeah.
5-minute crafts. I wonder why they just don't do this.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
that much harder, and then it's real.
I don't know.
But this looks completely different than what theirs look like.
Theirs didn't look like this at all.
Yeah. Wait, in their video, did they take it out of the holder?
I don't think so. These holders are meant to go in the oven, so it's still. Oh, did they take
No,
it out?
they took it off.
Oh. Silicone holders are meant for like 500 degrees though, or something.
It's okay. It actually looks great. But I mean, it's only cool for this one moment.
Yeah, once it melts past the whipped cream, it's gonna look bad, I think.
It's lame.
But it looks cool now.
It looks cool now. I sometimes wonder, don't sue me, but I wonder if sometimes 5-minute crafts will see an idea done well like this, and then they do it themselves poorly.
You know, maybe I just want to believe, okay?
Maybe you just want to
Maybe
believe.
I want to believe that there is integrity. There's some good people
subconscious thoughts are coming through here, baby.
I'm just trying to have faith in humanity. Well, as we feared, it just spilled out everywhere. Unlike, you know, a pillar candle, which kind of goes in on itself.
I think overall we can consider this a mild success. We have a boring and dangerous failure. And then we have a very exciting and dangerous failure. But through all of this, I think the most important thing is that we have fun. So I'm gonna take these two things and I'll see you later. I mean, look at that though.
Oh my god.
Thumbnail.
Actually, yeah. Get a little bit closer to it. Okay.
That's hot. I can feel it on my face.
Look at it. Okay, I think we got it.
I wish you guys were here with us right now so you could go through this journey with us. We are going to be combining over 45 different scents together in different combinations. Maybe we'll group them into like categories that make sense. Food,
Beverages,
flower things,
weapons.
metal, gunpowder, you know, the standard
We have
things.
one that's gun. It's just gun.
Just gun. And then at the end, we're gonna combine them all into one super mega candle and see which scent wins over them all. I worry, I truly worry, it might be the 46th scent.
Should we say what it is yet?
It's farts. Like really?
farts.
No. Caitlin, have you smelled it?
No! We triple bagged it so that I wouldn't. No.
I'm gonna undo one bag. Undo one bag.
Oh god.
It's not just farts. It's like farts plus.
I think making candles with fart smells is the perfect way to celebrate being in our new house. It's a great housewarming present, especially if we accidentally smell it.
Oh, it lingered.
Like a
It
cloud.
lingered in the cloud. Okay, you can keep on going. I'll
That's
sit
all I
back
got.
here.
That's all I got. Let's get going.
Okay. So we did some Googling on how many scents you can combine together. And some people are like, just go for it. You can combine like 3, 4, even 6.
Well, literally the smallest batch we're combining is 4.
Yeah, I think we should start there. We have a selection of beverages.
We have beer. It smells like beer. Oh, it's yeasty.
But like fancy floral beer or something.
It's like beer, like you know, dried beer on the floor, but if you coat it in sugar.
Yeah. Next is wine. If wine tasted like this smelled, I would drink it more.
It's like fruit punch.
Next is cola.
It smells like stale Coke. Gosh, this is so weird.
This is great. I'm experiencing the taste of it.
And lastly, coffee. Oh, that's just amazing.
Oh, this is like
The best
a
one.
latte.
This is gonna be an interesting combo.
So we're gonna go ahead and get the.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I almost dropped the dropper. Wouldn't that be ironic if I dropped the dropper?
It would be. So we're gonna go ahead and get the wax melting while we do our droplets. We have actually looked up the precise amount of oils to wax you need. So we're gonna be right and proper this time.
So like between 6 and 10% of oil to wax. I'll monitor the this while you drop.
So we decided on 1 gram each.
Look at how scientific we are today.
I know.
It's gonna be a long video.
This is science and we need, oops, I spilled.
All right, this is melting along nicely. Let's just give it a little swirl. Can you actually add the coloring?
We've decided on a red wineish tone because I feel like that would be the dominating color of these. A little deep purple. Oh, yep.
Let's see what temperature it's at, because it should cool to 140.
Before you add the scent. I like that out of all of the candles we've made, we're putting the most actual time, care, thought, and effort into these ones that are just gonna be abominations.
Abominations. You know, I could even see beer, wine, and cola going together okay. But you know what really scares me?
The coffee?
The coffee. Oh man.
Oh, it's already weird. Coffee and beer.
You know what I'm scared of, Caitlin?
The farts?
Well, yeah, obviously I'm scared of the farts, but I'm also scared that, like, you know, we're in this brand nice workshop. We're only partway through setting up the backdrop and everything. And the first thing we're doing in here is ruining the
smell?
aroma of it.
Oh, there's gonna be an aroma.
I really feel like the dominating scent right now is the beer. It's winning out. I feel like I am at a college party house.
Yep. Final scent.
I'm so confused.
I know.
Let's give it a little swirl. It smells like medicine. Give it a whiff.
Oh. Ooh, yeah, it does. It smells like medicine. That's weird. Are you having feelings?
Each one was so tasty on its own.
Yeah. You know, I'll be curious to see what it's like in candle form, like when it's burning.
It smells kind of chlorine-y.
I don't want to keep smelling it.
Okay, 143. Okay, let's get this done. Also, yeah, it's so funny because like we looked up how much scent we should use. So these are the strongest scented candles we have ever made.
That means we have to burn them.
Oh, no.
Oh, it looks like wine. What if we give these away as gifts?
And ask people what scent they are.
That's so weird to just gift. Here's a candle. What do you think?
What do you think? It's special, handcrafted. Well, there you go.
Wow. Looking kind of like legit red wine.
Okay, now let's leave before I get ahead of you.
Yeah, let's
We'll come back to the next
get
one.
rid of it. Yep.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Well, after that onslaught, next up we're gonna do fruit.
Yeah, because really like the prevailing smells from the last batch are wine and beer, mainly beer. So let's move on to something a little bit nicer. I have a higher faith that these are gonna combine in a more complementary way.
We've got
coconut, lemon, cucumber melon, pineapple, orange, mango, watermelon, red cherry, apple, and strawberry.
Yum.
You can't go wrong with that. The coconut's great. It's like sunscreen.
Oh my gosh.
Apple.
Oh, can I just like dab this on my body?
Okay.
Just like deodorant.
I think you need to go sit
I
down.
don't want to drink it.
Lemon smells kind of like a cleaner. Lemon, you better not make our whole thing smell bad.
Oh yeah, red cherry. You don't like cherries? It reminds me of the cough drops, the cherry cough drops.
Yeah, I don't like those.
I have fond memories of the cherry cough drops. I don't know. I know we tend to go with the lemon.
Honey lemon cough drops, the superior flavor, yes.
But like, there's something nostalgic to me about the cherry ones.
Come on, get out.
Okay, fine.
No, not you.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Guess what it is?
Mango?
Yeah, you got it. Oh yeah. You're gonna have no problem with this.
Pineapple.
And for the color, we were thinking an average of all of them might be in the orange range.
A lot of reds and yellows. I hope it looks like a starburst.
Ooh, and this is 140. Perfect timing, absolutely perfect timing.
Oh, do we have a votive? I'll go get one.
Oh, we don't have a divider to go across the top. All right, can you get some blue tape with it?
Blue tape?
Oh, no, wipe it out first. It's still wax from the last time. Okay, it's up to 155.
That is not natural.
This smells like summer childhood and candy.
It's like a smoothie made of Starburst and Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah. Well, that's some joy right there. Okay, so I think that choosing a scent based around actual scent profiles works a lot better than thematic scents.
Well, too
like
bad
beverages.
there's no more like that.
Next up, man candle. Leather, campfire, metal, tobacco, vanilla, bacon. You can't forget gun. Let's get going.
New car smell.
Smells like you walked into one of those like Texas furniture stores.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? Like, if you've been in one, you know. Campfire. I'm really excited for this.
It's
yeah.
Very cedary. Not so much burning,
Yeah.
but definitely wood.
I feel like our candles are growing up, you know?
They've gone from boys to men.
So the all fruit one, that's like childhood.
Although the beverage one was kind of like drunkenness. So
Yeah.
where we drunk teenagers, wait, no, not teenagers, drunk adults.
The fruit candle, that's youth, child, innocence. The drinks, that's college. Now this is manhood.
Okay. Yeah, what we were going for with this was like, what would be marketed to men? Metal.
No, so what it smells like, it reminds me of coolant, like CNC coolant.
It's really sweet, honestly.
So I think the color theme for this is gonna be brown.
I mean, we
Because,
got wood, bacon, leather, tobacco. Speaking of which, I'm kind of excited to smell the tobacco vanilla. It's
Smells
nice.
like cologne.
It's nice. It also has a hint of like hamster shavings. You know?
I thought it smells like a cologne barbershop, really nice, or also hamster shavings. Yeah, I made this like really brown. Wow.
It's a rich mahogany.
All of the colors lighten up because the soy itself is white. Yeah.
Bacon! Oh, it's great.
Smells like oven cooked with like a little sugar added in. You
Yeah,
know
like
what I
brown
mean?
sugar bacon. Honestly, I think this candle's gonna smell pretty good.
I'm gonna whiff so far.
Oh, no. You gotta wait till we add the final ingredient, gun.
Gun. Will it be different from metal? I don't know. Maybe gunpowder.
Ooh,
I'm hoping for
a
some
little
gunpowder.
smokiness,
A little
maybe?
smokiness, yeah. It smells
Ah.
kind of like metal, but more rancid.
You know that coppery, like penny smell?
Yeah.
No, sorry. Going on for a final
I
sniff.
feel like gun is gonna ruin it.
Now we may sniff.
Okay, it's loud. Oh, still smells kind of like a barber shop.
Mixed with
like
hamster.
shaving cream and some cologne.
The only thing that's lost to me is the bacon, which is a little sad. Maybe the bacon will come out when we cook it. Rich mahogany.
I was a little messy on that one. Oopsie.
Okay, we got two more.
All right, after all that work, I'm starting to get a little hungry. What about you?
You ready for some baked goods and candy? So for our baked goods and candy category, we have
Sugar cookie, harvest spice, brownie, French vanilla, blueberry muffin, cotton candy, apple pie,
Black licorice.
peppermint, maple syrup, s'mores, marshmallows.
I hope the black licorice does not ruin this. The main notable thing about this category is it is our biggest yet. We have 12 cents.
I think it'll be fine.
3 times the recommended amount.
It'll be fine.
Cotton candy smells like a roller skating rink. You know the smell of fog machines?
Oh, yeah.
Is that the s'mores one?
Yeah, the s'mores. My God, I feel like I'm gonna get like a cavity just by smelling this candy. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah.
You like peppermint?
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you're having a fun moment over there.
Oh, why did you guess it?
Okay. It's a fruity one.
Blueberry muffin.
It smelled kind of cherry-ish to me,
Oh.
but I see the blueberry now. Okay, it's better now that I know what it is. Now that I know it's not cherry, which is the worst.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get this.
It's sweet brownie.
Yeah.
Also, that one touched my nose. So.
Oh, that's how you're gonna be cursed with smelling brownies
At least
for
it was just
all
brownie.
day. Yeah, at least
Not
it wasn't liquor.
beer. Sugar cookie?
Oh, you got it. I was just thinking because it's like just
I
like.
am experienced with baked good candles.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed this.
I have no idea. Apple pie.
Oh, this is gonna remind you of a store in particular.
Is it going to remind me of Michael's because it's Harvest Spice?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just reacting in advance.
Maple syrup.
Yeah.
That's distinct and strong.
My car smelled like maple syrup for a long time.
Okay, we have one more, and it's the one I fear. Black licorice.
It doesn't. It's not. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's for you like Dr. Pepper and root beer and all those things. They got licoricey tastes.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel about those.
Well, I gotta add the coloring.
So we decided to do pink because it's kind of candy and frosty-ish, and we haven't done a pink yet. Okay, you ready for the combined scent?
Again, I'm confused.
I smell the harvest spice pretty strongly.
Oh, I smell a headache. This harvest spice is already a mix of a
So
lot.
overpowering.
But it's not too licoricey.
At least there's that.
All right, it's time. Add the scent. I'm getting the maple syrup now.
That was another really strong one.
Yeah. You know, not the worst thing we've made.
Not the worst. The beverages has still been the worst so far.
Beverages, my favorite so far? No, I shouldn't say.
So Next, we're gonna go a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
This time, a little bit more natural with some nature scents.
Can I need to wash my nose or something first, though?
Yeah.
Dear Evan and Caitlin, I bought a candle from your website, feelyourbutt.com, the website you made using today's sponsor, Squarespace. While your website was beautiful and had a full suite of e-commerce tools like inventory management and secure payments, I was very disappointed in your candle. I ordered the birthday surprise scented candle for my daughter's birthday, and it smelled like cake mixed with farts. My daughter was appalled. You know, I heard that Squarespace offers member areas for member-gated content. Maybe you should consider selling memberships instead of candles. Alternatively, Squarespace lets you sell an unlimited amount of products. Surely something other than candles would be a better fit. At least your website worked great on mobile, never crashed, and never required any plugins. So I guess I'll give you one last chance and order a peach emoji candle, because your website is too good not to give you another shot. But it better smell like peaches and not butts again. Frankly, I think everyone interested in a website should go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when they're ready to pull the trigger, go to squarespace.com/Evan and Caitlin for 10% off their first purchase of a website or domain.
Fresh cut grass. Itchy. Fresh cut wood. Itchy. Cedar. Bamboo. Dirt. Night air. Fresh cotton. This might be a good scent. We might make a good thing here.
I think we might.
Did you guys know that I'm highly allergic to grass?
What about grass scent? Yeah, hint of grass, but just kind of like fresh.
Yeah, just generally pleasant. I'm really excited about fresh cut wood. Maybe we should just make a fresh cut wood candle and just like burn it and feel like woodworkers.
Yeah, real woodworkers.
Oh, it's really, I'm in the forest.
Yeah. Similar to the campfire wood, but more moist.
More moist, yeah. Fresh cotton kind of smells like laundry.
You know, maybe it's not the best fit for the nature one, but they didn't call it fresh laundry. They call it fresh cotton. There's a picture of a cotton plant on there.
Oh, cedar. Oh, Caitlin, are you ready to get dirty?
In my nose.
I've never smelled dirt this pleasant, but it does smell like dirt. It's dirt adjacent. What does bamboo smell like?
I would just assume like a plant. It smells nice. It's like a nice like shampoo, honestly.
It smells kind of like soapish, honestly.
I don't hate it.
So we have two like soapish smells that we've added to this like nature combo.
Nature and soap.
And then night air. What is the night air?
I think it's gonna be moisty.
Also smells a little bit like soap.
What? You know what it reminds me of? Those night blooming flowers, night jasmine.
All right, I'm gonna close my eyes, empty all my senses. Give it to me. It smells like laundry detergent.
How's the wax doing?
It's going great. And we've decided that green
would be the color.
Melt, boil.
While that cools, do you want to check the scent combo?
Yeah.
It kind of smells like if you spilled detergent on freshly cut grass.
That's it. You nailed it in one.
That's it.
We're gonna do this again. I'd leave out night air.
And cotton.
Bamboo.
Well, you know, this isn't about what we would do in an ideal world. This is about going. Did you try to snatch it out of my hand?
Oh, I was going for it and you went for it. I was just slower than you.
I was already holding it.
My brain had already decided to go for it.
Okay. Anyways, this is about going to extremes.
Extreme sense challenge. No.
Well, it will be that at the end.
At the end it kind of is,
Get the poop one. That will look green eventually. Okay.
Put it over next to the mandel. The mandel's coming really well. Look at that.
Let's prepare ourselves for the everything candle.
I don't want poop in our shop for a long time.
Me neither. I'm already nervous because I can smell like everything we've done, and we've even tried to air it out in between.
No, it like clings to porous surfaces. I'm like calling it right now. I do not want to poop inside. I want to poop outside.
Yeah. Oh, poop outside for sure.
100%.
But also, because the poop is going to be so overwhelming, one thing is not just doing one everything candle, doing two everything candles. One with poop, one without poop. That way, in just the normal everything, we can see what scent rises to the top, just in case the poop scent completely overpowers everything.
Yeah, well, I also want to know, like, if you combine all of these scents that are pretty good all by themselves, does it smell good? A
Might
single drop of
overwhelm
poop
it.
is going to make the whole thing smell like poop.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Hey, but there's only one way to find out. Let's get going.
we decided to melt the wax and mix the scents inside, since that's where all of our supplies were. And we even threw in a few additional scents that either hadn't fit into a category or we just forgot about. Would you like to test the everything smell? Everything sans poop.
Not as bad as I thought. You know what it reminds me most of? Harvest Spice.
I smell harvest spice.
Not as bad as I thought.
Not as bad as I thought.
I give it a passing grade.
Harvest spice, a hint of fruit, and a hint of medicine.
It's not the worst thing we've made yet.
The beverages was still the worst. Now, when we add the poop, that's gonna be bad. So let's go ahead and mix the wax inside. We can do the everything sans poop in here. We'll get the color going.
Go outside with the poop.
We'll run outside with the poop. We'll bring the camera and we'll do that out there.
I was thinking for the everything, let's go with black.
Everything absorbed into colorless void.
But the everything with poop, black with a little bit of brown added. I'm not sure if it'll show up, but
A little brown
we'll
swirl.
know it's there.
Yeah.
This is everything.
This is everything. Get it all in there.
Ooh, it's really more powerful now. Ooh, oh yeah. It's like supercharged Michaels. Like if you like, it's like Michaels squared Michaels.
Yeah.
Maybe cubed.
Michael's cubed.
It's super concentrated.
Yeah, the heat brings it out of
The
it.
heat brings it out.
And I mean, when we burn it, that could bring it out in a different way too.
No, but this like burning the entire candle all at once. Hopefully with just.
Kind of like build hype for when we burn it.
You better stay till the end of the video to see what it's like. While we're at it, should we ask them for subscribes and likes and stuff?
Yeah, sure. Subscribe.
If that's what you're into.
Subscribe if this kind of stuff is what you're into. Yeah, shove it in.
All right, everything no poo is complete. Time to get things melting for the poop. It's normal everyday sentences that we say. Black, brown.
Okay. Do you wanna
We have
hold
limited working time. Okay, it is at the right temperature. Let's release the poop.
Do you have the pipette for the poop?
Oh no!
The poopette?
Oh no! Okay, I'll run and get the poop out.
Okay.
Poop out.
Okay.
Thank goodness there's a breeze
I know.
blowing away from us.
Towards the camera, towards you guys. You ready?
Ready, recording.
Bag one. Oh, I already smell it.
That's fine.
Okay,
I
we'll
need
get
to
that
stand
later.
back here to get you all in frame. I'm fully zoomed out here, right here.
Bag two. Oh. Final bag. Do you not smell it? I smell it. Oh, okay.
Down to 130.
I'm trying to go fast. It's got a quality seal. Normally I would open this with my teeth.
Oh no! Can't do that. That's not allowed.
Okay. I don't want this to drip. I'm gonna put it out here. Oh. Ooh.
Here.
Just do your thing. Just leave it. Just let it go.
All right.
Okay. You gotta film.
Oh yeah.
You ready?
Oh, I'm getting it.
Okay, that's it. Back
Swirl,
in there with you.
swirl.
Ah.
All right, add it in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. Boy. I'm gonna get rid of these gloves.
Oh geez. Oh, it smells like there's no good smells left. Just like we predicted.
Okay, but I wanna put my nose down in the mix though. Okay, stop recording.
You're braver than me. All right.
I smell the harvest spice. Okay, there's a hint of
the pipette. Okay.
Right?
It's like rancid Harvest Spice.
Yeah.
It's like Harvest Spice that's been out for too long. It's past its harvest date.
Like if
Wow.
Michael's had some like old meat in their store.
Yeah. If Michael's had old meat in their store,
Right?
this candle would transport you to that exact situation.
So let this solidify and then we'll burn it tomorrow.
I'm glad the poop didn't stay.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, I just wanna.
I just-
Oh! It's worse than poop. It's like the worst underwear smell you've ever smelled. What if?
don't touch my face with that. Oh. I'm sorry.
I'm getting like the worst tingles.
It's like, ooh,
It's
it's like
like-
old rubber and poop and butts and socks.
This is like chemical warfare.
This should not be allowed to be shipped.
No,
Yeah.
it's too dangerous.
Too dangerous.
All right.
The candles are ready. It is now time to rank them.
Starting first with our very first mutant candle
Beverages.
Horrendous.
Is it really still as bad as my memory?
No. I think actually burning them has toned down the smells a lot. Still not great. I rank
How'd you
it
rank it?
quite low. Oh, that's the best. I rank it quite low.
Yeah. And so we're gonna start with Evan doing the initial rankings, and I'll do any corrections at the end.
Yeah. Now this one is easy. This one's an easy ranking for me.
Fruit. Do you want to say it with me at the same time?
Fruit. Smells great.
Ah, yeah, best.
Yeah.
In agreement.
All right. Next up,
The mandel.
the mandel.
Oh.
The mandel. Trademark. Whew, whew. Yeah, don't sniff too close. I think I burnt a nose hair.
You know, I thought I smelled a nose hair burning.
That was mine. This is dangerous. This is a dangerous ranking.
That's why you gotta waft. Piney, cedary.
I think this is pretty high up here. I don't actually know where it is yet, but it's somewhere maybe around here.
Next up, baked goods and candies.
And candies.
This is the original Harvest Spice.
Better in candle form than I remember.
Still pretty Harvest Spicy.
Not great, though. more down here towards the end.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I know.
That one had potential.
Next up, forest.
Nature. It's nature.
Nature.
Are you transported to the outdoor world?
Still smells a little bit like soap.
I don't dislike it though.
I'm calling it the mandel over nature.
Well, now it's gonna get really interesting.
The everything without poop.
What you getting from that?
Confusion. Confusion and terror. No, the terror is next.
I feel like I just smelled the smell of burning, like a gas grill. Right? Did everything cancel out? Gas grill with a hint of spice?
I was predicting that the everything would actually beat baked goods and candy, but I think not. But it does beat the beverages, which is still truly horrid.
Okay, now everything with poop. Do you smell poop?
No, not so much.
Smells the exact same as the everything.
Yeah, but just because I know there's poop in there, it gets ranked lower. Okay, so this is my final ranking. Beverages, everything with poop, everything. Baked goods and candies. Nature, the mandel, the fruity childhood delight.
Overall, I'm in agreement, with one exception.
All right, what's that?
I like the nature more than the mandel.
I think the mandel just reminds me of like going to a nice barber shop, getting a shave.
It's close.
Clean shave and
It's
everything
close.
like that.
It's just I can't not smell the hamster.
Okay, so pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job. Hope you guys enjoyed our first video at our new house.
Our whole garage is now going to smell horrendous.
Smell you later.
Smell you later. Bye.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. 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 You know what? Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's really. Oh.
I will admit that I was a little bit disappointed that the poop didn't come through more.
What have you done?
It makes sense that like it's such a
just
small
thought-
fraction.
I know, but because it was so. Where is it?
I don't know where the poop is. It's triple bagged somewhere. We'll find it later.
What was that? Boy bands. They're
Hey,
gonna
Caitlin.
be huge.
Hey, Evan.
It's
Twist on.
that time of the year again, where we bust out our balls and decorate them in front of thousands of people.
Sounds fun.
Today we're going to be doing alcohol ink and resin. And
Yes.
we have some really cool alcohol inks lined up, such as this new one right here.
Yeah, what is that one?
Check it out.
Oh, is it like unicorn?
Oh yeah.
Oh, snap. Wait, that's alcohol ink?
Yeah, look at
Can
that.
chat see it? Here, let me get like a dark background here. Put it over this.
It's like, look at that.
Yeah. Here.
It's like multi-chrome glitter,
Whoa.
all of that.
Dang,
I'm
that's
just
cool.
gonna do an ornament. I just like squirted enough in here, and I'm just gonna try to coat the entire
whole thing?
bottle in
We're just getting right into it.
that. Yeah, just getting right into it, you know?
I like it. Let's just jump into it.
Let's just squirt a little bit more in.
Let's just squirt a little bit.
No. I want this to be
That's
like
cool.
a really
Here, I
easy,
wanna-
chill.
I want to have like the darker as the background so you can see it because there's just a little bit of
Oh, yeah.
resin on that.
Yeah. There you
Oh
go.
yeah, that's so much better. That's cool.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I want to make sure I coat the entire thing.
Left. Go left a little bit. There you go. Demonetized. Demonetized.
Yeah, and just get the whole thing.
That's cool. Honestly, it's kind of like a little
Like
snowball.
the easiest ornament ever. A little bit simple.
It's a
But I actually fell for one of the oldest scams in the book live on stream a few days ago. Many of you know that one of my favorite streaming activities is doing a bad games night. It's where I dumpster dive through Steam's new releases to find super stinkers that nobody has ever heard of and nobody's ever played. It's a lot of fun to find enjoyably terrible games, and a lot of times I'm the first and only person to ever beat the game, which means I also end up being a speedrun champion in the game. Now, while doing a bad game nights 2 days ago, I found a game called Greed of Man. Looking back on it all now, with hindsight being 2020, I recognize that the name Greed of Man was actually a subtle little joke from the developer laughing in the face of everyone who bought the game, spitting on them, literally giving them a wedgie. It's shocking how deep this rabbit hole went, and I certainly didn't expect it. So, Greed of Man looked like just a potentially fun, shitty game. It was a very low-effort, asset-flip, open-world game with VoIP, and it had overwhelmingly negative reviews, so it immediately caught my eye. It looked like it could be fun, shitty, which I always enjoy. And it also happened to cost $30. The hubris to charge $30 for something that took less than 30 minutes to develop. I thought there was potential to have a very fun, shitty game here, so I forked over the clams. And luckily, I caught it at the right time. It was on sale, so it was only $20. What a massive saving. $20 for the worst experience I've ever had on Bad Games Night. The game's not a scam just because it's bad. I'm gonna get into it in a moment. It's a legitimate, genuine scam by all definitions. So, anyway, Mr. Krabs charges $30 for this game. I play it. I recognize the game is really bad, and I just wanted to see what the community was saying about it, because it wasn't just bad, it was empty. There was nothing to do. Nothing worked. It was non-functional. So I went to the Steam forums just to see what the hubbub was about. And it turns out this game was actually developed by a TikTok star. His name is Nick the User. And he is apparently notorious for making fake games and hosing his audience down for money, buying into the idea that he is a great game developer releasing hit products, fucking bangers. But he's apparently released a handful of games, none of which he ever actually completed, but made quite a bit of money off the back of his audience, and Greed of Man was his latest endeavor into this fucking swamp that he's created. So, Greed of Man was a game that never was supposed to even be completed in the first place, and he spent like a couple months hyping up Greed of Man on TikTok, saying that he's releasing the next GTA 6 online, and it's going to be free to play. Greed of Man is going to be free to play. The game is free. And it turns out, the game wasn't free. He dropped it for $30 fucking. And actually, as of 5 hours ago, as of recording this, Nick said, listen, I heard all of your feedback. I'm lowering the price from $30 to $10. What a fucking angel. But anyway, so he lied about it being free and he charged a lot for it, but the reason it's a scam isn't just because of the blatant false advertising or the stealing of other developers' assets against their will and getting blasted for it, getting called out publicly for the stolen assets, but he actually does something else here that is actually a fucking phishing scam, pretty much. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Let me just show you the stream clips from when I got scammed live. I'm gonna check this one out. I want to see what kind of town they've got cooked up over there right now. So it's just Gmod RP. Doesn't really seem Gmod-esque. Alright, let's see how greedy these men are. They got Daft Punk on the banner there, that's kind of hype. This is so tedious. Alright, let's get it. Let me make sure this shit isn't like open mic or something. Is this a player? No, this is an item manager. Manager. How do I get this off my screen? I can see myself moving around here in the fog. Alright, so there's apparently 8 players in this bitch. I wanna go find them. Oh, there's one. Oh, he's gonna tase me. How do I put my hands up? I wonder what he's gonna do. Does he work here? How does he have a job here? It wouldn't let me. You have to be in uniform. Well, he didn't give me a fucking uniform. Where am I supposed to get it? Enjoy your dough, Erica.
Hold on. This is not dairy? How is it so creepy?
God, this place is popping off. This guy's come over here and then blue screened in his brain, I guess. Where are the other players at? God, I hope it's not open mic. I'd be so embarrassed. Oh, I heard a shot. Did that come from outside, or did one of the remaining 7 players just kill himself in one of the hotel rooms here? I can't believe I spent $20 on this. I'm ending it. I've had enough. No, it's just not free. It's $20 and it was on sale. Oh my god, how big is this building? Jesus. Imagine getting this room here. They were really ambitious. They thought they'd have a huge player base. Man, imagine being the stupid asshole that buys this penthouse suite. There's no elevator or anything quick to get down, so here comes a 20-minute run downstairs. What are the reviews like on this game? Hold on. Is there something I'm missing? I know it has overwhelmingly negative reviews, but there's got to be something to it, right? There's got to be something. So everything is not recommended. I cannot recommend this game for 2 simple reasons. Why the fuck are we used to create an account by using login Steam on your website? True, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, dude's got my fucking Steam info now, I guess. This is just a disaster. You can't really do anything. This is just a scam game. I didn't play much, but can already see the game's bad. Don't support Nick. He's a scammer and not even a real game developer. He abandoned his only 2 other games and already gave up on this game before stating he's in way over his head. He heavily advertised this game as free just a few months ago and is now making $3K a month on Patreon for making literal garbage. Wait, how deep does this rabbit hole go?
I'd like to introduce you all to...
What the fuck? Did I just fall for a big scam? Well, I mean, the game sucks ass. Like, there's nothing to do here. It is a scam, but, like, is it, like, a well-known scam? This TikTok star is scamming his audience with fake games. I fell for a scam. I'm not his audience, and I still got scammed.
To Nick, a self-proclaimed game developer.
Son of a bitch.
750,000 followers on TikTok, promoting his now-released early access title called Greed of Man.
Oh, that's what I'm playing right now.
Developer, I don't say that lightly.
I can't believe it. Man, bad game night got me scammed.
Space on September 14th, 2021.
Yeah, I have to change my shit here.
Called Tomorrow's Past.
Resistant GTA Online. This became a huge issue as of a couple weeks ago when I realized that my workflow was not going to finish this game in time. This game would take...
In time for what, man? Like, what? You don't work for a publisher. You're your own boss. In time for what? What are you talking about, brother? God, I got scammed by a 16-year-old surfer frat douchebag. That was $20 right down the shitter, too. Yeah, I'm just gonna refund it. But he still gets the $20, unfortunately. Man! And it looks so good, too. To think, if only a developer who cared had their hands on this, they could make Catnap Homes a real success. I'll take one more last look around this beautiful world before saying my goodbyes to it. Damn you, Nick! Damn you! Oh my god, there's another victim of the scam. That's probably Nick himself. Charles, turn off that video, it's a lie. The game's great, I'm still working on it. Give me time. Hey. Hey, Buster, can you hear me? It's supposed to be like an RP style game, but there's no settings for like voice, so I'm guessing that's not actually here. And there's also only one audio setting, which is voice, but with no way of getting voice. Hey, you stupid asshole, stop. If you can hear me, stop running. I'll give you 100 Robux if you stop running. Yeah, if he could hear me, he would have stopped for sure on the Robux. See what he does. There's 2 of you? No, these have to be bots. No way. No way. No shot. Bots. Okay. I'm gonna refund this so that way Nick doesn't get all of my $20 here. I want to see how much how often he scams. Oh, what's this TikTok doing right now? Because this is brand spanking new scam here, fresh off the press. I was one of the early adopter victims here. That doesn't feel good. Yeah, I'm gonna go change my shit in just a second. Okay. Refund notice is in. Let me change my Steam information. I think, let me run through how I think this goes. I think what's happened here is Nick has made games like this, which are basically like GTA Online or Roblox Open World, come in, come on. And what happens is when you try and play the game, you have to sign up on his website, which I did, and you have to link your Steam, which I did, like an absolute buffoon. So I think what he does then is he maybe sells your information somewhere. I don't think he uses it. Like, I don't think he actually logs into accounts to steal things. I think he's just more of a data harvester type. That's my guess.
So, Big Fry just reviewed.
Here he's addressing the scam video that I had up just a minute ago.
My game, calling me a scammer. Now, I'm a 17-year-old in high school, so...
I got scammed by a fucking 17-year-old! God! Jesus! I was kidding about calling him 16. He's actually a 17-year-old.
I don't exactly have all the time in the world to be developing. So the fact that this adult that does YouTube video reviews on scam games is going to take my small project and call it a scam simply because the audience grew so fast and I gained so much traction and I didn't deliver like the next GTA 6.
What?
And again, the game's in early access state. I'm not done with it. I just wanted to get a couple people in to try testing things and...
Testing what things? Nothing worked. It was an empty world that I couldn't interact with anything. This is literally... He's just lying. It's $20 for an open asset world. All just asset flips. And you can't even interact with anything because it doesn't work.
Bug fixing and adding new ideas that they come up with. And that's why the server sizes were only like 16 people. I wasn't expecting thousands of people to just jump into the game right away, so my...
Thousands of people didn't jump into the game. You had a peak player count of like 50. Brother.
Servers could not keep up. And you can't be comparing my game to like extremely successful and long-lived developments and projects by big companies.
No one is. You didn't make a game.
I'm still living life. This isn't the only thing I do. Like, you can't be calling my game a scam just because I didn't deliver some extremely amazing product to you.
You didn't deliver a product.
It honestly is a passion project of mine that I was just doing for fun, and it just so happened to gain a ton of traction. And it's kind of messed up to call it a scam too, because scams are something where you get your money taken and you don't get anything out of it.
That's exactly. You just defined your game. I am now one of the victims here. That is your game. It is the textbook definition of a scam that you just recited.
It's a Steam game. You can buy the game, and if you don't like it, you refund it. It's not a scam. You keep your money. But I know
did
he gets
refund
his
it.
power trip by calling things shit and calling things scams, so I'll let him do his thing. So...
I found his burner. He even hearted it. I feel for you. The amount of hate is insane for a game that is genuinely good. You shouldn't focus on the hate. It only brings you down. From an account called Anonym. That's absolutely his burner. The game is not genuinely good. It's not a game. It wasn't a game.
But I find it pretty crazy. We went from free to play to this. Is Nick playing?
I don't think so.
So there is VoIP. It's just those two goobers weren't talking to me. I've been doing bad game nights for fucking 4 years, and I've never had something like that happen. The closest thing I got to scammed in the past was I downloaded a game on Steam that didn't have the, like, actual executable file in it. Which is like, okay, that is a scam, but at the very least it didn't steal my fucking Steam login information. YouTuber apology videos are always highly entertaining, but I've got something especially wacky for you today. It's not an apology, this is a YouTube response video from the head of a crypto company that recently found itself in some hot water after the iShowSpeed stream from earlier this week. For those that don't know, iShowSpeed is a huge YouTuber who did an entire stream earlier this week dedicated to shilling for a very shady crypto company called Paradox Metaverse. Since then, Speed has apologized, called it a big mistake, and wants to move on and learn from the experience. And I'm not here to tell you how to feel about all of that. That's up to you. I'm not Speed's PR manager or anything, and I'm not really here to talk about Speed. I'm here to talk about that company, because the head of it made a response to all of this, and he just pooped out the shittiest shit I've ever seen in my life. It is terrible. This grown-ass man sat down to whine and cry about all of the people calling it a scam just being trolls and bots. He blamed the entire thing on like a cyber terrorist attack from bots trying to bring down his company. Or if they weren't bots, they were trolls that were influenced by the bots calling it L scam. And then he provides no evidence to prove that it's not a scam, and instead just says, if we were a scam, why are we still here? We wouldn't be here if it was still a scam. If this was a rug pull, why hasn't it been rugged yet? He then issues a Galaxy Brain challenge to everyone to find a part in that stream where he said it was a scam, where he admitted it was a scam. And since you can't find a spot where he said it's all a scam, then it can't be a scam, obviously. Checkmate. I'm not even kidding. This is actually points that he's making in his fucking response video. It is so embarrassing. Where's their response video, though? I don't see that anywhere on here. That'd also be a really bad idea for them to post that publicly.
43 minutes into the video, we had on average 40,000 viewers.
That's just speed.
Comments-wise, we had around 5 to 10,000 comments. We had 2 huge spikes. The first one being when we introduced fake Ronaldo into the stream. 3 minutes.
What does that have to do with anything? He's going to make the claim that these 2 spikes... Fuck, where'd they go? He's going to make the claim that these 2 spikes were when bots came in to say L scam. But what he fails to realize is the reason there's these spikes is because more people decided to type L scam when they realized how shady, shitty, and dog shit this whole thing was. It's not bots. These clowns have been very vocal about it being bots that were saying scam. Nobody else, everyone else loved it. Like the actual people with a pulse, they loved it. Everyone saying that it was a scam is a bot. They can't wrap their head around, no, people just realized it was a fucking scam.
We had 2 huge...
So that's why he's showing that, because he's going to make that claim.
We are just as much of a fan of Aisha Speed. No comments suggesting that we are a scam. There was just W's in the chat all the way around. What happened next?
That's just because of Speed. Again, the reason there were W's in the chat is because it was a Speed stream. And everyone spams W's in the chat for Speed. But the more that you went on about Paradox Metaverse, the more obvious it became that this is all just shilling for a dogshit crypto scam. So then people started saying, L scam. You started making calls to action for Paradox Metaverse to go follow the Twitter account, playing the game. So it made people more aware of it, and then starting to type more for it.
It's caught us all by surprise. This is when the first cyber attack happens.
It's not a fucking cyber attack. Holy shit, this guy's talking like Jack Bauer at CTU.
After the 4-minute attack, all the comments went down, as you can see here. Guys, this is very unusual. It's clear to see that he was botted.
You know what else would cause a spike like this? Let's say Speed went on stream, everything's normal like this, and then he fucking beat a man to death in cold blood. There would be this huge spike then too, and it wouldn't be bots. It would people say, holy shit, what the fuck? L Speed? Murder? Like it'd have a spike then too. The reason the spike happened is because you had more egregious calls to action like following the Twitter, so people started putting out that it is a fucking scam and this is shady.
It's clear to see that he was botted.
No, Christ.
Anybody that was watching that live stream, they started falling for it. They started thinking, okay, somebody knows something we don't. So started pushing out the narrative that
this is so embarrassing. Even as like a Paradox buyer, like the community for Paradox Meta, you have to see this and you have to be having your red flags go off. Like this has to trigger your own red flags to see that your CEO is so weak and so insecure that he's writing these things off as bots in pure delusion and cope, calling it an attack. Like in the crypto space, you have to be smarter than that. Like you would know the bare minimum about how shit works. What he should have done is just say, the Speed audience wasn't ready for it, they didn't see the vision, so they all thought it was a scam. And you know what? We missed the mark. Now they all think we're a scam, but we're not. But he's not doing that. Instead, he's placating, he's putting this on some invisible enemy that doesn't exist. It's not bots. Now he just looks really weak to even his own community. He looks so insecure.
Actually decided, you know what? This is actually funny. Let's troll the person we look up to the most, that we tune into every single day.
The Guilt Trip.
Entertains us for
A
free.
classic.
Ask for anything in return. Guys, please listen very carefully. It's very important.
Our crypto exchange is worth $40 billion and has sent us a picture saying, why is I shall see comment saying scam coin? $40 billion. We spent $10 million on this project and every single person in the comment is saying scam coin because we are getting botted. Please do something, we're gonna lose. Listen, Twitter giveaway.
Guys, what you have just heard is the aftermath of being completely botted. Scam. $10 million of my hard-earned money that I've worked so hard for.
What is that even supposed to prove? You still believing it's bots, refusing to accept the reality of things, that people see through this garbage. Like, this doesn't prove anything on your innocence. It doesn't. All this proves, and if you played it longer, is that you asked Speed to shut it down. You asked if he could disable the chat. So you're taking away the people's voice. Which makes you look bad and goes against your fucking stances on things. Like, if you played it further. Like, it doesn't prove anything anyway, even if you take out that part. It is not evidence. It's nothing. It's literally nothing.
Into this project, into this business. And the fact that I'm going to lose it all because everybody is labeling it a scam.
Yeah, well, at least you still have your stupid fucking university. Like, you have plenty of other scams that you can hustle on too, man. Like, you don't need your sob story. 10 million to you is nothing. You made a whole video with Money Kicks showing off your rented car collection. Like, you have plenty of money. Like, you got a ton of other ventures that I'm sure you can pull from.
At no point did anyone say we are going to scam anyone. Anyone with half a brain cell can see this with their own eyes.
Yeah, anyone with half a brain cell can see that just by looking at our product real quick and seeing all 7 of our companies that promise things like $500 a day and 10 to 100x returns. Oh, and also the same guy who can't follow through on his bet, where you bet that the Paradox Meta will open to at least like 20 or 30, and if it doesn't, you're changing your name to CoffeeZilla. It opened to 9 cents, and you didn't change your name to CoffeeZilla. But here, let's take a peek at the game that you were so proud of. Man, that really does look like something that is the future and has a lot of work put into it. Using so many assets, so many fucking standard packages in the what is this, the Unreal Store? I can't remember. Yeah, wow, this really does look like a lot going on here. Something that could absolutely be thrown together in a matter of minutes. And a game that I'm sure we've probably played before on Steam Indie New Release Night when we go through shitty games. They're called asset flips. There's nothing here that screams, whole team, passion project, we're in it for the long haul with this project.
And what was the label? I Show Speed promotes scam.
Yep.
Guys.
He did.
Listen to the audio yourself. Go over it again and again. Mention to us once when we said we are going to scam people.
That's such a non-point. We never said it on that stream, so it can't be true. Prove that we said it's gonna be a scam. Do it, pussy. Where did I say it's a scam? Anywhere during that stream.
Is the person you want to label a scam, or is it that you just want to associate I Show Speed with a scam? This is cancel culture at its finest.
Oh, hitting all the buzzwords, all the boo-hoos, the cancel culture. Don't launch a shitty, shady crypto. It's that simple. Your crypto, your Paradox Meta has like 7 components, all of which make no fucking sense and are literally just actual dog shit.
He was not getting done. Everything that was getting done in front of your eyes, no one had an issue with up until we got spammed.
And that's actually not true. The smashing, like, you're already wrong. The smashing of the PlayStation 5's gotten a huge influx of L speeds. Chat immediately turned against him with the smashing of the PlayStation 5's. So, I mean, you're just not even right there either. It wasn't just L scam, it was L speed for smashing PlayStation 5's.
There was no evidence, there was no substance. If we was a scam, why would we still be here?
These are such non-points. If we were a scam, we'd be in jail right now. We wouldn't even be allowed here right now if we were a scam.
How is this fair? There's a video. We're gonna play the video. This video
is it mine?
Crying every single day, in tears every single day, but he still manages to continue with his live stream just to please his fans. And you guys took it upon yourselves to think it's funny to just troll people. You guys don't understand the stuff that comes after this trolling. On camera, everyone has to smile. Nobody can show other people their fears. Off camera, could you imagine what he's going through? Because we do. We know exactly what's going on.
You're not his fucking friend. He already threw you to the wolves. Why are you still sucking his dick? Speed, like straight up said, yeah, this was a mistake. Like, he at the very least has moved on and said, yep, that was bad. Yeah, that was bad. And yet here you are like, oh, we are there. We are holding him in our laps as he is crying profusely, uncontrollably, because of what you guys have done to him.
He is not ready for what the world is accusing him of. And he doesn't know how to respond. So I'm taking it upon myself to respond on his behalf.
Oh, this is so sad now. You staked the rug pull on a 17-year-old's audience. It didn't pan out. He has now wiped his ass with your whole company, and you are still here begging for that audience to accept you by pretending like things are like close between you two. Yikes, that's embarrassing. Jesus Christ, man, have some shame.
Please stop this, hate. It takes very little to just be nice, rather than
calling out a scam isn't just needless cancel culture hate. That's just not what it is. This is so sad. This is so fucking sad. This is a grown man. This is a very, very wealthy grown man.
You can see, us as founders, we do not even have access to our own tokens.
I literally don't think there's enough numbers that exist to show how many claims have been made exactly like that, only for them to get rugged. Everyone that bought in. That is the #1 claim that every crypto makes. No, founders are fully out there, very transparent. They don't even hold any. And they couldn't even get in there if they wanted to. In fact, we have protocols in place to prevent that from happening. And then bang, rug pull. Every single time. Like clockwork. Literally every single time. Still my favorite to this day, there was a Twitter account called War on Rugs, which is a Twitter account dedicated to showcasing and warning people of rug pulls in the crypto space. And then eventually, they rugged their own community. So they had their own coin as well. And eventually War on Rugs was like, yep, we're taking. So they made off with millions, and they made a post saying, you guys should stop blindly trusting people like this. And still, people buy into shit like that. It's crazy. That is a nothing claim. Everything he has said so far is actually nothing. He's provided no evidence to prove that it's not a scam. He has provided nothing other than trying to guilt people and saying that it's all just bad faith trolling.
We'll make sure we'll see you guys on the moon.
Nice, that's so huge. That was awful, holy fuck. That was a big one. What a masterclass in how to say absolutely nothing. Nah, part 2 might clear up everything. Even burning their founders' tokens they can't even cash out for a whole year, that shows passion and confidence in the project being 10,000, 100,000% legit. Oh, fuck me. I hope that's a bot. I hope that's not a real person. Yikes. Oh, fucking yikes. The comments aren't really on his side either. I really do wonder what the Paradox community thinks of a move like this, but I'm not going into their Discord to find out. Usually it's just a lot of people convincing themselves of absolute nonsense in order to believe that they can make money off of it, and then when it doesn't happen they just pretend like, oh, they just got fooled by someone who was just too smart, even though the writing was on the wall right in front of their face the entire time. Everything he said is things thousands of scams in the space have said before him. He just copied their playbook.
One day, I discovered something that changed everything. Curology. It's a personalized skin.
Another day, another shitstorm. I have been glued to every piece of internet drama that's been unfolding over the last 9 days. I wake up every morning, eat a strong, nutritious breakfast built for a growing boy, and immediately start scrolling the cyberspace just to see what new chaos is erupting and more shit burning to the ground and falling apart around us. I've been so hyper-focused on internet drama, I didn't realize that there's a hurricane about to hit Florida pretty soon, and when I learned that news, the #1 thing I was concerned about is internet outages and not being able to keep up with drama. I feel like I'd fall behind, like if I even miss a day of being online, I'd all of a sudden have like an entire book report's worth of shit to catch up on. It's just non-stop drama every single day, it seems. And today's no different. I'm like Pac-Man eating those little pellets forever, because it seems like this drama truly does have no end. So I actually want to start here with the first story that I failed you on. I didn't even mention this one in my last drama update, and it's one that I've been following. It's just I've been so inundated with so many stories all coming at me at once that somehow this one slipped through the cracks. This one's particularly wacky. The CEO of G2, which is a massive esports organization, tweeted out this video partying with Andrew Tate and Andrew Tate's brother. At least I think that's his brother, I'm not entirely sure. It's hard to recognize him without Andrew's dick in his mouth. but he tweeted this video out and immediately faced huge backlash for his association with Andrew Tate. In response to all the criticism, Carlos, the CEO, tweeted this out: "Nobody will ever be